Hey everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft. In this episode, again, I had lost my audio because I was so sick you couldn't understand me. I sound like a wheezy old man. So this is the second and final one of these questions on, on Minecraft. And at the end, I will be even posting a few the questions I asked in this segment. So, starting off, this is from Family and Relationships, Singles and Dating. When a guy wants to ask a girl out, does he not realize that she is more afraid of him than he is of her? Meaning, for the people who don't really understand this, that the girl is more afraid of the guy than what we are. The guy asking the girl. I don't think girls really understand that with us. For us, it's not, oh, is she scared of me? Oh, what should I do? For us, it's more like, how I not come off like a complete idiot. Girls are like that too, but for guys, it's more of a instinct. We don't want to scare you off. We don't want to do anything really stupid. So, yeah, girls might be more scared of us, but you're not as scared, because guys try to impress more than they want to date. So in that perfect from my past, when I met Sarah and I was gonna ask her out for the first time, I was a wreck. I was sweating profusely. I didn't know what I was doing. I started stammering like, hey, wanna go get him? It's okay if you don't want to. I never got the question out, and I was so nervous. I just said, you know what, never mind, and I walked away. And because of this question, it brings a laugh to me. She then came about a month later and texted me, hey, you wanna go out? It was like, you know, in the movies where the girl tweaks out and the girl goes, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yes! That was me on the inside. On the outside, I'm like, cool. So, that being said, and she told me after we started dating that, oh, it was a big different thing for her. That it was the scariest thing she'd ever done. Asking a guy out, not knowing, oh, will he say yes, will he say no? What should I do, what should I do? It's just like the guys, so it is a big thing for guys and girls to do this, especially when you're young. I'm in my 20s now, so I can say it's not that big of a scare anymore. Now it's just, oh, I want to ask this girl out. And she's pretty nice, I don't want to mess it up, so, hey, you want to go out? We're not as tongue-tied after we've done it for a long time. It's become less of, oh, sorry, I'm yawning. It's pretty late here, it's almost 4 in the morning. But it's more of a, hey, do you want to go out? Instead of when we're younger, it's more like, holy shit, what am I doing? Do you want to go? It's okay if you don't. Do you want to see a movie? Of course you don't, of course you don't. And then you start walking away, and the girl's like, wait, come back, I'll go with you. And also, the other thing is, it's more of a, girls, hopefully will not get this. Girls hopefully will not get this. It's also more of a macho thing. We don't want girls to see us, don't want to see us like, do you want to go on a date? Do you want to go and then spew out romantic gibberish that no one understands or ever wants to hear? We don't want to be that guy, where then we have to hide our face because we just turned red. where we're acting like the girls from the movies. So that being said, and I'm not gonna say all guys are like that, where the girl is always afraid or the guy is always afraid. I'm not gonna say that. Because there are those people, the weird ones, that actually know and actually have the charisma. Just walk up to somebody and go, hey, wanna go on a date? Just that easy. I actually knew a guy. His name was Ori. Back in high school, he would go after anything that lived. He once bragged to all of us that he had slept with a 45-year-old woman. At the time, he was only 18. So that was, for us, kind of gross. But for him, he's like, no, it's a great accomplishment. I got to do something you guys will never do. And so sorry. I'm taking, because I'm trying to record, I'm recording a lot this weekend. Because I record on the weekends. I'm recording a lot this weekend, and I'm so sorry for yawning. I'm just beat tired doing this. Because I burn the midnight oil. I work all night. I record, cut, edit, plaster everything together, and try and upload it. And with bad Wi-Fi, not badass. If it was badass, I'd already have uploaded all these, but I'm getting off track. Sorry for yawning, it's just I've been up all day and all night. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah, some people, Ori had that charisma that some guys, like you see the football captain or the cheerleaders that are just like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm the best. And he'll go up to anyone and just go, you want to go out? Without a second thought. Like, they don't think, will I be embarrassed if I do this? No, they're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna ask her out. Whew. Sorry. But yeah. So, there are guys that are less scared of women, and there are more women who are more scared of guys. But the fun thing about that is, you won't know unless you actually knew the person beforehand, like friends asking each other out to finally be a couple. Or if you knew the person beforehand. Like your friend knew them. So, yeah. Next question. 1 second, I gotta actually load it up. Here it is. This is from Family and Relations, Singles and Dating. And this was actually in there. He has 1 follower and 11 answers to this. And I found this actually very funny. How much will my life suck if I do poorly in high school? I don't know if you're a man or woman, because it's just the incognito guy. I did not, personally, I have an amazing job at a factory where I make good money. I pull in about $300 a week. And right now I'm getting a second job, so I have something to do on weekends. That being said, I also have good insurance. I have a car. And right now I'm living with my folks because I actually want to. That being said, I did poorly in high school. A lot of my friends did very well. And now they're in very bad positions, or in positions they don't want to be. So I consider myself lucky, because I barely graduated high school. And I've been in high school now 3 years, going on 4. And to me, it's more of a, excuse me, not that your life will suck, but a lot of things are different. For one, if you're still in high school, and you're getting a car, good grades in high school actually will affect your insurance, like how much you'll get, how much you have to pay. Also, depending on your school and how they work, they'll actually let you out if you have a job. They'll let you out of school early to go and actually work. But if you have bad grades, they won't. That's how my high school worked. They said if I were to have would have at least kept a B average, they would have let me leave about an hour early to get to work to go to work. But I never did. That being said, I had a C to D plus average because I actually have dyslexia and I learn a lot differently and my mind tends to wander really easily. So, that being said, it was more of a challenge for me in high school. And a lot of people knew that. Whew, sorry, excuse me. But yeah, it's a lot. Your life wouldn't be like, it won't completely suck. Plus, high school only helps you so far. Unless you're planning on going to college, good grades are important. But if you're not going to go to college and just go straight into the workforce like what I did, high school really doesn't do much. As long as you get that degree that says you passed and you're good, it doesn't matter. My friend, like I told you before, for dating, he, I mean this, and it was hilarious to me. He graduated because the teachers didn't want to see him in their classes anymore. Dead serious. Dead serious. He actually made a report. We had to do for English. We had to do a report on what we learned this year and what we missed in high school. Well, the first thing I wrote down was I was gonna miss all my friends that I had. I had like a group of 5 friends, and even them, and everyone else in my class, all like to talk behind my back because I was the working guy. It didn't matter if I took 5 showers and like wasted a whole bottle of shampoo and body wash. I stunk regardless because I was one of those people that just, it doesn't matter. They smell, no matter what they put on. And also, because my first real job was working at a truck shop where I worked on semis. My hands, because grease and heat will stain your hands black. My hands and the back of my neck were almost black from having worked so much. Because my first job was removing the brake drum, putting them back on, and then putting the tires on. And that sometimes got a little greasy, got really rusty. And that was my first job. And yeah, that was, no one wanted to hang out with me. Everyone talked behind my back. Even my friends, so. But back to what I was saying for the story. We had to do this report, and Ori, he only made his about 1 topic when we had to do 3. He made it into 3 topics out of 1, which she wrote on his paper saying you only did 1, so yeah. He wrote, "Why you should graduate me. I will not miss these people. You don't want to see me here next year, so why are you keeping me here?" He did so many, he cheated off me. That guy cheated for like, damn, I think, yeah, from freshman year to senior year, he cheated off me. And like I said, I wasn't a good student, but I at least knew science. I was good at science. And it was hilarious whenever he would go, what do you know about, Julius Caesar from Caesar? I know his name was Julius, and he was afraid of the Ides of March. Nowhere near correct. And he's just copying off me. My teacher put a metal like divider between us once, and he's still just like leaning all the way back in his chair. He's tapping me on the shoulder around the screen like, "Hey, what'd you get for number 4?" And it was so much fun for me and him. But back to the question at hand, how much would life suck if you did poorly in high school? If, like I said, if you want better car insurance, keep your grades up. If you're in high school right now, dude, or girl, I don't know if you can call a girl dude, you pretty much want to keep your grades up for not only your insurance, but also if you're in high school, to leave early for your job. That's another thing. If you're looking at going to college without a scholarship, or you just want to go to college, it's better to have good grades, so then the schools will look at you and see, he'll do good here, he'll do good, or she'll do good, and then they'll want to pick you up. Unlike me, where I had 2 scholarships, I never went to college. It was more, okay, do I want to go and do this? Nah, I already have a good job, and I know there's one more opening up soon. I'll go to that. So, how much will life suck if I do poorly in high school? Depending on where you go, not that bad. I know a lot of people who did poorly in high school. They made great livings. My stepfather, he did okay in high school. I don't think he was like A+ material. I think he was like B's and C's, an average student. But he only did the high school equivalent, went out to be a semi-driver, then he went to go work for the prison. He made good money doing what he did, and he still makes good money today. He's turning 60 next month, and he loves what he does. So, how much would life suck if you do poorly in high school, dude? It's not gonna get that bad. It kind of doesn't matter unless you know where you want to go. So, next question. Alright. This is in pregnancy and parenting. Are we ready to have kids? I am 30. My wife is 29. We have stable careers, no debt, other than the mortgage and the auto loans, and we save about $500 a month. Are we ready to have children, or should we travel? Well, that is up to you. My mom and my father didn't meet up until they were in their early 30s, like 32. My mom was 32 and my father was, I think, 34. So they waited a little. They waited. And my mom says the biggest thing was that she didn't have kids sooner. So I think you guys are in the right age group. In the right age, especially if you have good careers and you're able to save up all this money, you'll be able to have a good kid. And with how everything is nowadays, I believe they say kids nowadays are like $1 million to have over their lifetime. So if you're saving $500 a month, you have the money to have the kid, pay the medical bills, have this kid clothed, bathed, fed, the whole shebang. You do good. Depending on what your careers are, like if you have to travel for work, that's differently because that's different, not differently. That's different because then you have to be away from your kid. And no one wants that. You want to be home spending time with it. I'm not going to say him or her because it can be anything. But, yeah. Don't just go, oh, we're in our 30s. Are we ready? That's also up to you. Do you feel like you are responsible enough to have a kid? I know a lot of kids in my class alone, like from the last topic, who had kids early. And I don't mean like they voluntarily had kids. I believe one had her kid because her and her boyfriend at the time, they were getting married and that just happened. And I believe another had a kid because they didn't want to wear a rubber. There are all these, also through high school, there were all these guys that my friend and cousin wanted to date that just had kid or two kids or a kid that's on the way. And the guy's excuse is, well, I'm allergic to latex, or the girl's allergic to latex. They make different condoms nowadays, so that isn't a big problem. Yet, they want to complain that, oh, well, you should have been wearing you should have been having your birth control, or you should have been doing this, or you should use spermicide, and it was just stupid. Nowadays, you have so many options, men and women. I'm not just going to put this on guys. Guys have condoms and spermicide, a lubricant. That's it. That is all guys have. Unless we want to go get the boys snipped, there is nothing else we can do. Girls, on the other hand, you have, I believe, 40 different birth controls. You have your birth control. You have several different condom-like things that you can put up your yoo-hoo. And it's like, you're going to get on the guy's case because, oh, I'm allergic to latex. There's so many things nowadays that aren't made out of latex. And it's kind of funny that the girls want to use that as an excuse. Well, I'm allergic to this, or I forgot my birth control. You are 18. Because you have to be 18 to have sex. Legally. I know there are many people who have sex at 16, and God forbid, I actually know someone who had sex at 14. I don't know what's going on with kids nowadays, but it's hilarious when you hear this, and it's like, you're that young, and you're having sex? I mean, what the hell? Oh yeah, right here I fucked up. I majorly fucked up. Because I forgot that the door was, like, one block over. To me, it was hilarious. Sorry, but back to what I was saying. You guys are in your 30s. You are both well over you guys are almost double over the legal age to have kids. So I don't see why, sorry, dry mouth, why you guys can't have kids. Again, it's a responsibility you have to know you can handle. Because you can't have a kid and be like some moms where it's like, yeah, that's my baby. Yeah, turn around, the kid has a fork going towards the electrical outlet, and mom's like, no, someone save my babies! Someone save my baby! Not trying to help the kid, losing her goddamn mind. And sorry if that offends you, but come the fuck on. She's losing her fucking mind because the kid's going towards the socket with a fork. Take the fork away from the kid. Or you can be like one of my friend's moms. The baby's got a shitty diaper. What do I do? What do I do? Change the fucking diaper. It ain't hard. Pull the bands. Pull the diaper out. Wet wipe. Wipe the butt. Powder. Put new diaper on. Pull the clothes back on. If they're soiled, put those clothes off. Put them somewhere where they're going to get washed. Put new clothes on the kid. Clothes on the kid. Not hard. If you're smart and know what you're doing, because they sound in this just that they have good careers, and that can be anything. You can be a YouTuber like me, right here. You could be a doctor. You could be a professional clown for all I care. As long as you're smart enough to know, baby was diaper full of shit, change the diaper. Baby's crying, when was the last time it ate? Feed it. Not hard to take care of a kid. I've helped and hung out with my parents long enough. I have helped my sister very small. I'm going to say this right now. Very small amount. But I help take care of my sister's kid. When she comes here, she drops her off over the weekend, like for one whole day, and I help my parents take care of her. I did that with my other niece, Riley. I have my niece, Faith. Those two are... I've changed diapers. I've taught them many different things. They are like two of the cutest kids I've ever met. And to me, it's hilarious when I hear these people go, "Well, she has a shitty diaper. What do I do? What do you want me to do?" Change the fucking diaper. You are a parent. You are not that layabout person now where you can, like, fuck off, smoke pot, and pretty much just go, "Well, I'm just gonna hang out and fall asleep and not have someone watch over my kid." You now are responsible for a new human being, a new child, a human child, a miniature human. And again, like I said, depending on what your career is, if you have to travel a lot, then it's different because then you can't be with the kid. It's not fair to push that off on the spouse. Plus, for your career, you have to remember you're going to be gone. The mother is going to be gone for several weeks to have the kid and then maternity leave, which in England they actually pay you a whole year's worth. I heard that on YouTube. Do not quote me on it. I don't know if it's real or not, but still, it's stupid. It is utterly stupid. And to ask, or should we travel? I would say start trying, and then maybe go and have a little fun. Like, go to Cancun, go to the Bahamas, go to the Dominican Republic, go anywhere you want to go, and along the way, fuck. That's my best advice here. You're gonna have a kid either way. As long as a kid is born in the United States and you guys aren't traveling outside of the country for years on end, travel a little bit. See where you want to go. Have fun. But along the way, if you want kids, start screwing, unprotected, no birth control, and girls who watch this is a known fact by science. If you are taking birth control and are on a antibiotic, your anti-pregnancy pills, your birth control pills, will not work. So, that being said, because that was taught to me in health class, and other girls came after talking to their doctors and said, that's true. When you might have an ear infection and are taking your birth control, tell your boyfriend to wear a Jimmy. And guys, in case if you don't know, a Jimmy's a fucking condom. Seriously. So, to answer your question here, I believe you're ready. I don't know you personally. You could be murderers or whatever, but yeah, you guys can totally have kids. You have the right age. You're making good money, apparently. You should be good. You should be good. Alright, this one I just found when I opened it up and I thought it was hilarious, so. Alright, it's in health, diet, and fitness. I ate a whole pizza, question mark. You're questioning that, did I eat a whole pizza? You put it in your mouth to consume it. I think you ate it. I ordered a medium cheese pizza from Domino's and in a span of 2 days, I ate the entire pizza. I feel like I have gained so much weight from this, and I feel horrible about myself. What should I do? Well, you can take two options here. One, you can take the skinny guy path, where if... Okay, first I'm going to put this out there. You ate a medium pizza over 2 days. I can go and buy an Orv's, like, ready medium pizza next door, and I can slam it myself. My parents can do the same thing. We aren't exactly fat asses. I am, they ain't. But that's also because I video game a lot more than them. So, in 2 days, you should not feel like Godzilla, well, like a pregnant Godzilla here. Or even like Shamu. You're fine. You're a little bloated because you ate that much cheese and other things you're not usually used to, I bet. Here's something funny. And this is the skinny guy talking now. You have two options. You got the fat guy, and you got the skinny guy. Fat guy. Order another fucking pizza. You already made the mistake. Keep going. It's like a drug. If you don't feel it, you don't have to worry about it. Like this. Like if you're a crackhead and you are smoking so much crack you can't even support yourself anymore, here's something funny. And this is what the addict mind does. Would you rather spend 5 minutes in pain, or would you avoid that pain by smoking more crack? Because you know what's going to happen when you smoke more crack. It's the same thing. Fat guy here, you ate a medium cheese pizza. First off, I also want to say, Domino's? Come on, dude. Come on. We have a Domino's here. I don't know what it is. I am a big guy. I eat a medium pizza by myself. Those things are too greasy. They just hurt your stomach. You should have gone with DiGiorno. Or something like that. But other than that, yeah. You ate into what the holy fuck? If you feel like you gained so much weight, also, here's an idea. Go for a walk. I can tell by this, you are a millennial. It is not, oh no, I gained so much weight. Salads are bad for you. Shut the fuck up. Sincerely, shut up. Because we were born in this day and age, most of my generation, I'm sorry to hear and say, most of my generation are dumb fucks. And I'm so sad to be part of this generation. Because us millennials think, oh, we're just gonna go and eat all this, or this pizza made me feel fat, I don't like it, I'm gonna go on Yelp and say that the place is bullshit. Go fuck yourself. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. You know what's gonna happen. It's like eating McDonald's food. It's gonna go down tasting amazing. It's gonna come back in as acidy burps. You're gonna hate your life for 30 minutes. Then you're gonna crap your brains out. Skinny Garrett, or Skinny Nightshader in this case, is thinking, well, have a nice salad, go for a walk, maybe eat an apple nice and crisp, and you should be fine. You'll be fine. You know what you should do? Again, go for a walk. eat healthy for like 3 days. Then when you're done, go slam an entire tray of brownies. Okay? We are one of the most dumbass things that walk this planet. We're the most destructive as well as that. Scientifically proven, we are the second most destructive thing on the planet, besides the planet itself. So, I don't know why you should be feeling bad and horrible about yourself. You had the choice. I know Domino's has salads. You could have ordered the salad, not the pizza, and we could have avoided all of this, buddy. We could have avoided all of it. But instead, you want to be a dipshit and go, I feel horrible. I feel this. You ate a fucking piece of pizza. You're no better than one of my vegan friends who went to a shop here in Wisconsin, ordered vegetable soup, and had stomach pains the whole day because they used beef broth. You lose your man card when beef broth suddenly gets on you and starts, oh, it hurts my stomach. Oh, it hurts my stomach. And now I have a cat in my room. Yep, I have a cat in my room. Sorry, I have a cat in my room. Hi, Misha. Misha, you want to say something to the cat? You want to say something? No? Okay. Yeah. I mean, and here's the other thing. The way we make pizza nowadays is so unhealthy. Are you kidding me? You should be able to make pizza that's healthy. Because here's the funny thing. Pizza has all the food groups. Think about it. If you make a homemade pizza, you have the crust, which is bread, a grain. Then you have the sauce. You can have up to 3 different vegetables and herbs. You can have tomato sauce. You can use, I have no idea, garlic. You can use chive. You can use so many different kind of herbs which are good for you. Then you have cheese, protein, fat. You need fat to survive. Then you can add meat, more protein, more fat. Good, delicious. Then, you want veggies? Huh? You want veggies? Put some spinach on top of it. I don't like spinach. Well, suck it up, cream puff. I don't like olives, but you can put olives on pizza. You can also put fish, fucking anchovies. You can do my favorite. You can make Hawaiian pizza and have pineapple on that motherfucker. And be happy. Again, I hate millennials because they go, oh, this should be healthy. And then they eat it. This is unhealthy. We should burn it in the street. But, yeah. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's a pizza. It's supposed to make you feel bad. It's supposed to fill you up, make you feel bad, end your hunger. That's it. Now I'm craving a pizza. Thank you. I wasn't craving a pizza when I got this question. I wasn't craving a pizza when I was recording this. Now I want pizza. The world I live in. Alright, well. I ate a whole pizza. I ordered a medium from Domino's. I ate it over 2 days. You ate the whole damn thing. You didn't share. I am hurt. Misha, shut up. No one likes you here. You just like to meow at people. Right? You just like to meow at people. Sorry, I'm playing with my kitten for a minute. Alright. Well, on to the next question, or else I'm going to get off track again and play with my cat. Alright, this actually comes from dating and relationships. My boyfriend is mad at me because I won't have sex with him. My boyfriend asked me earlier today, can we have sex? And I said, yeah, after my baby brother goes home. Later, after my brother got picked up, I didn't know I was going to get tired, so I fell asleep. And plus, I had a little something to drink. Just now, my boyfriend woke me up to have sex. I told him no, and he was angry with me. He does this a lot, and I want to know what's happening. I'm reading the end off the website. I'm taking a picture of this later. What should I do? Well, in this case, there are 3 different things that you should have done. If you said to him that you guys would fuck, I'm gonna say it like that because when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, that's all you're doing. You're not married yet. It's fucking. When you get married, then it's sex. Sex is the act between 2 people who love each other. Fucking are just 2 peoples in a bed with nothing better to do. I'm saying it like that because that's how it is nowadays. They found out that men nowadays do not want to get married, unlike it was back in the late 1900s, so 1990, 1980s, 1970s. Guys were getting married at my age, at 22 to 26. Not anymore. Guys are waiting until like in their late 30s or a little bit earlier and then settling down. Because they know girls nowadays are sluts or can easily be taken advantage of. And do not be mad at me in the comments for saying all this, because you know what? I know there are sluts out there. You know you're out there. Don't even give me the riot act. I'm not going to call you out by name, but I know you're out there, you sluts. The girls who know, well, he's going to buy me drinks and I can get a free meal in the morning. I'll sleep with him. You know there are those girls out there that do that. Or the girls that are like, I have a boyfriend, but he's out of town. Those assholes. You know, girls avoid those assholes, and guys prey on them. And there are those guys that just wanna. Best way to put it, they are the Barney Stinsons of the world. They want to sleep with every woman in the weirdest and coolest way. They want to go and have, at the age of 40, I slept with 40 women. I did not catch one STD until the last one, and I got the clap. Which I think is hilarious. I went to the hospital last week because I needed to get a checkup, even with my cold, and I'm walking in there, I see a bunch of little kids, like 24-year-olds, and like 39-year-olds, and 40-year-olds. I'm like, why are you guys all in here? All the young guys in here, I don't know, my dick's burning. And all the guys are like, we got the clap. Nothing new, we just need a shot. And it's like, damn, these old guys know how to play. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little off topic here. I'm playing with my kitten. She came in here because she's lonely. Maybe if I can get her to meow, you guys can. She'll say hi. Come on, meow. Say hi. Come here. Say hi. All right, on my lap. Better yet. All right. Yeah, but your boyfriend shouldn't be mad. I mean, it's not like you guys aren't living together. Apparently you are. If your little brother's coming over to hang out with you. I mean, I understand his thing. Most guys want to have sex. It's a basic thing on our minds. But you did tell him you'd have sex after your little brother left. I mean, you could have done it later that night. I understand where you're coming from. He could have waited. He could have held on a little while because you had been drinking. Easy, that could have been bad. But I can see where you're both coming from. You were upset because he just like, I want to fuck. And you're just like, sure, we can do that. It gets away from you. I was with Sarah for 3 years, maybe 4. 4 years. Because I dated her a little bit after high school, before she passed away. And I was always like this. can we fuck? 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 And she would always go, sure, later, sure, later, sure, later. And sometimes it would never happen, and I'd be let down, but you know what? She'd make it up to me again. I mean, it's not like you're not gonna have sex with the same person anymore. You're in a relationship. Relationship is a combination of negotiations, communication, and sex. Sex is one of the biggest parts of being in a relationship. Just because it's an intimate act. You actually get to know someone else's body for a while. You get to learn their curves, their defects in the body. Hell, can't tell you what she looks like anymore, but I can tell you. Right shoulder. She had one of those moles you see all the time on actresses. She had one of those brown moles on her right shoulder, right in the middle of her fucking shoulder blade. And just above her ass, on the left-hand side, she had another one, just above the left cheek, right across the waistband. That's what happens when you're in a relationship. And yes, you did promise him that's where he might be getting mad at you, because you're pretty much giving him blue balls here, lady. It's, oh yeah, we'll fuck later. Or, oh yeah, we'll do that later. Never happens. I will tell you this, because I've seen many guys do it. And I'm going to give you the best analogy, and then ruin it with being rude and sexy and, like, cuss. If you don't pet your dog every now and then, it will go to someone who will pet it. In other words, if you don't fuck the guy, he will go to a woman who will fuck him. This is what happens with cheaters. This is what happens that breaks up a relationship. You told him you would. Again, I understand you fell asleep. You could have gone in later and you could have given him a handy, for all I care. But still, you could have done something. You are just an attention hog, ain't you, Misha? Go away. My cat is bumping into me and causing all kinds of havoc. But yeah, you could have done something for the guy. But I understand. So, what should you do? Talk about it. It's the best thing to do. Holy shit, that was all the questions. Alright. Well, I still have about 8 minutes on the track. I think I can rant on a little bit more about this. Actually, no. Something actually happened at work that is a good rant. And something I want to pass on to you guys. I currently work at a factory. I'm not going to give the name because I signed a confidentiality agreement. So I won't actually talk about the goings on there or the name of the factory I work in. But where I work here, I recently found a coworker I like. She's been there for as long as I have, and we've known each other for a while. I know she's single, but I really... we're friendly. And over these years, you begin to get that feeling like you want to date her. But I'm going to tell you guys this now. Let it be you're working at a video store, GameStop, fucking McDonald's. I have 5 basic rules that I live by every day. 1. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. If someone has something over you that you know can ruin anything, like a gun, don't bring weak-ass shit into the fight. Rule number 2. Don't take an animal anywhere or feed an animal you wouldn't eat. So if you have a cat and you're feeding it cat food, it's made for the cat. But if you don't want to eat oatmeal because you overcooked it, or it smells off, or something like that, and you give it to your pet, you are a terrible person. You would rather give it to your pet, let them get sick, and then yell at them for throwing up on the carpet, yet it's not their fault. I mean, it's your fault. No, sorry. It doesn't make any sense. Rule number 3, and my most favorite rule, never date a coworker, no matter how hot. And that is a very good rule to have, I believe, because the last thing you want is to have drama at the workplace. And we all know that one person that's like, did you hear? Steve and Hannah broke up. What do you mean Steve and Hannah broke up? They split up. Apparently someone got fucked too hard and they don't want to be together no more. It was like that. You know, there's that one person that ruins relationships like that. And it is the worst thing to do to somebody, to break them up like that. And I don't necessarily know why someone would want to do that, but I know it happens. And again, it's just very funny to me when it does that. But yeah. Alright. Rule number 4. Never trust anyone with your banking. Doesn't matter if it's your mom, your grandma, your dad, your own tax accountant. Do not let anyone else run your money. It's your name on there. You're writing the checks. Your social security. Don't let anybody fuck with that. And lastly, rule number 5. And I learned this one from Sarah. Don't go anywhere without a knife. That is my favorite rule. I follow it every day. I do not leave my house unless I have my knife. Reason being, I can throw my pocket knife. It's a folding knife. I can throw it as far as I can into the backyard. It won't go off and kill somebody by firing a bullet down the street. You never hear of someone taking their knife out of the sheath and accidentally stabbing someone 32 times. Because the safety wasn't on, and he picked it up wrong and pulled the trigger. A knife is so much safer than a gun as a protective weapon. Yes, a gun is more powerful, and you don't have to get as close, but I'd choose a knife over a gun any day, especially a sword, because they have the length that you can get from a gun or a bow. So, that's my 5 rules. I believe in them all because, am I wrong? Just like my other philosophy, I only trust 4 people on the planet. Me, God, my mom, and my dad. I trust no one else. It is nothing personal. Literally, if I were to meet someone on the street that I didn't know, I don't trust you. I won't trust you with my kids. I won't trust you with anything. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you that well. My mom knows me. My dad knows me. I know me. And of course, the big man upstairs knows me. Or whoever you praise. They know me because they created me. So, I believe I am about to end the video. So as you can see, I made a new house right next to the mine. It's nothing much. It's for one of the people who have commented on here. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below. Comment if you want to see something or hear something. And as always, have fun playing in the dark. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice night. Hey everybody, I forgot to mention, and I want to put this in now because I just realized my mic has been doing it. I did not know my mic has been squeaking this whole entire time. I've recorded 2 or 3 more episodes of Minecraft. I am so sorry that you guys have had to listen to that the whole time. So, thank you for watching. Sorry for the inconvenience, and have fun playing in the dark.
AudioMicro.com